are going to see the latest James Bond film because we can. So you're going to introduce this. So what are we doing now?
Okay, well today we're going to go hunting in IKEA over here. We're in Lakeside and we're going to check out all the things that we're going to need to furnish our new home. And then we go home and order them online so we don't have to carry anything.
Yes, it's another day of shopping. Eventually we'll run out of things that we need to shop for, and we'll have a house with furniture and things. Apparently our furniture's now on its way and should arrive sometime in November. Right. Yeah. Yes. We're getting IKEA stunned.
We certainly are.
Yes. It happens to us all. Eventually, you just wander around aimlessly thinking there must be an exit somewhere, and there never is. There is no exit in IKEA. So where are you now?
Where am I? Where am I? I'm at Lakeside Shopping Mall. It's a huge complex here. We've walked around IKEA. We've walked around here, there, and everywhere. And now we're resting in Ask Italian by the glorious Lakeside. And we're going to share an ice cream.
Yes.
But not any old ice cream. We're going to share a salted caramel gelato sundae, and it's vegan, so it must be okay. I'm sure it'll do us the power of good.
Now, I know it's very difficult to imagine this, but not so long ago someone accused me of only doing rather intellectual things on YouTube, and that was one of the reasons why my turnover isn't millions, but it goes into a few thousand now. But it was because it was too intellectual. So I think we've decided
we've gone the other way.
Yes, we now it's all about shopping. We're doing all our paperwork today. Well, we've been doing lots of paperwork over the time, changing all our names and addresses and emails and phone numbers and bank account details. It seems endless, and there's usually some sort of question that is asked on one of these forms. For instance, our bank here asks us what our customer reference number is. Now then, is that the bank account number, or is it some other detail? Because they don't actually say what our customer reference. On the letter they sent us, there's no customer reference number. So these little details suddenly throw us. For instance, we've also got another thing here about trying to find out which water company should we be paying, because it seems that we've got two water companies which are being paid, and one might be for sewage only and one might be for water only, except we're looking at the form as we're filling it in here, and it says water and sewage in one of them, and we haven't looked at the other one. We hate to think that we're paying water and sewage for those as well, so we have no idea. It's a bewildering mess, isn't it, Helen?
It certainly is. Life was simpler 30 years ago.
That's right. And quite frankly, here's a question that we've had to answer, is how many power showers do we have?
A week.
A week, on average. Now then, we can say we have at least 14 showers on average a week between the two of us. Here in England, I'm assuming that people only bath once a month, like they used to when I was 6 years old. But they also ask us how many ordinary showers that we have. Now then, is a power shower done when we're on the phone and contacting our accountants? Is that a power shower, or all the others are just ordinary showers, or is it a power shower that is heated and the other one's an ice cold refreshing one that's for our own good? So we have to make these decisions apparently. But do we actually have a power shower? Could it be a piece of technology?
I think it's those little electric ones that you turn on.
Right. That's a power shower. So it's a piece of technology. We have no showers whatsoever. We've just got cement on our walls and some loose pipes. And so how many of those we're going to be using, we do not know as yet. But we can generally estimate that at least once a day we will clean bits of our body. All these decisions have got to be made. It's along with what light fittings can we have that we don't bang our head on, because ceilings here, this is one of the main problems of British housing. They're made for short people, and people here are significantly taller than the people that we have been living amongst, and they have high ceilings. So why do tall people have low ceilings and short people have high ceilings? It just does not make sense. The world has changed and moved on, hasn't it? People have just got used to banging their heads. Well, whereas in the olden days where that was considered a bad thing, but now obviously brain damage. If The Guardian is anything to go by with its commentary on the present day politics here in England, brain damage is obviously catching on. So there you go. That's another instalment in our rehabilitation and return to. Is this the real world here?
No, it's not.
No, it's not the real world. No, we've decided it's not the real world here. We'll return to the fantasy world of England. I think I must have done more shopping the past week than I've probably done for a decade. What do you reckon?
What's that?
Done more shopping the past week than we've done for a decade.
Absolutely.
Yes. Yes, we're measuring things up. And I've got the tape measure, yes. We're measuring things up because we cannot believe how big this is or how small it is. It always looks small when we come in here, and then we measure it up and we think, oh, we can put that in. And then we look at the table that we think we can put in here, and of course, we find we can't. Bedroom with the blue cat.
I thought if we had something like that, that would light up in the room.
See, these are the decisions we have to make nowadays. Is blue too blue, or should we have a different colour altogether and repaint? It's all because we were going to have a red carpet, grey carpet, something.
Well, I was going to have originally going to have light on the walls.
Oh yes, they're quite light. They'll fade.
Okay.
Yeah, we said screw you. Sky blue. Yes, this is going to be our new palace. It's going to be Istana Grey. Isn't that it?
It is.
It is. But to maintain a certain connection with our Malay heritage. And of course we're in the middle of Baddow. Am I posing here for you?
Oh, you can. I've actually taken the driveway.
Lovely. See, I thought she was taking a photo of me, but no, she's just taken a photo of the driveway. Yes, our main problem here is size of the garage. There aren't any cars made nowadays that fit through the doors of the garage. See, we're only just discovering things about this place. When we bought it, it seemed to be perfectly serviceable and functional, and then
It is.
and then we decided we were going to just fix it up a little, and as a consequence we ended up going balmy.
Yes.
And ripping everything out. We're going to fix up everything. Say, let's do it. And consequently we're finding out more about it than we really wanted to know. Yes, it's steak and ale pie day today, as it's going to be forever, isn't it? Well, you know, that's probably what we're going to be eating whenever, because we're planning on moving into the empty Hulk, as you saw. Oh, thank you.
There you go, okay. I'm just going to put your food order through, and yes, we do have the steak and ale pie, but just to be aware, it's all cooked from fresh, so it'll be about 20 minutes.
Oh, that's fine.
That's fine, we've got all the time in the world. Right, steak and ale pie cooked from fresh. Pint of cider. You've got to put in a funny accent when you say cider. I don't know why.